Good morning, guys. I'm getting ready for the day. So it's a makeup with me, but it's also my favorite makeup of 2023 and even earlier than 2023. I want to do my makeup with my top favorite makeup that I always go to. And I'm not talking about like on my makeup and chats with me, but just every other day. I do have certain makeup things that I go to all the time, but I have a slew of other things that I really like. Like, they're my favorites as well. And again, this does not include all my makeup collection because not everything I own is a favorite. There's stuff that I like, but doesn't make them favorites. I also still have quite a bit of things that I haven't got enough use out of to say if they're my favorites or not. But I don't know. Should I start with doing my makeup first with my top favorites, or should I just start by showing my other favorites? And it wouldn't be in any particular order either. I do know one thing though, that oh gosh, I may have to I'm almost out of this. I've been using this every night. Matt and I are going out when he gets home from work today to do some last minute thing. We had 2 jugs of milk. Now we're down to 1 jug of milk with like this much in it. This is the fastest we've gone through milk. It's like the kids knew we weren't planning on going to the store this week or something. So we're gonna go pick up 2 jugs of milk. The butter that Matt really likes is on sale for $6 something at Superstore. I need to go get some CoQ10, which I guess we were thinking of going to Costco to get that, which we still might, because I asked on the Costco here in Calgary last night about the CoQ10 and the price and how many you get. And I can get almost triple the amount in the bottle for the same price that I pay for like what I've been getting for CoQ10. So I think we're gonna stop at Costco. The only thing is, when we went to Costco last week or the week before, we didn't look at a lot of the stuff. Like, we didn't look at the snacks, or like just a lot of stuff we didn't look at. And now I'm like, I feel so tempted to go and look at things and try and find some new snacks. I know, like, for the main part, we're going to Superstore to get milk, butter, cereal, because the kids are down to 1 box, chips, because we don't want to go all winter break without any chips. I like to pick up at least 1 or 2 bags. And since we're going to Costco, I feel like we should just pick up 1 more thing of eggs. Pick up 5 dozen more eggs. Because we're down to 1 tray of the 5 dozen eggs. So that means we probably have like 2.5 dozen left. And I guess we could wait. But it's like, do we really want to go back out next week? I mean, we're trying to stay out of the stores now, but I thought we were good. Yeah, so I'm also debating if I'm going to, I'm not going to pick up any skincare today. Oh, I do got to pick up Grace shampoo. And the shampoo she likes a lot is on sale. Should we just talk about some of my favorites before actually going in and doing my face with my favorites. Because we are going out. Ooh, my glasses are dirty. Well, you know what? Let's just get right into it. So we don't drag this too long. Okay. There's a lot more eyeshadow palettes that are my favorites than I thought would be. Actually, I got a lot of favorites, more than I thought. And then I'm not going to do them in no particular order. But for 2023, some of these are new, but I've used them, like, they're my favorites. So right off the top, Glamlite is new to me over the past couple of months. The Scooby-Doo palettes. Rutro Raggy and Creeps and Crawls. These are probably, I think these are now my most colorful palettes. Quality, man, it's just good. And I like the color stories, and the color payout. These have easily, and I'm like really surprised, these have easily become two of my favorite eyeshadow palettes considering how colorful they are. This one is one of my favorite. This has been my favorite all year. Charlotte Tilbury Easy Eye palette for I think it's the Darling look. And you'll see a lot of the color stories for my favorites are neutral color stories. It's like coppery brown. I've gotten some really, really nice looks out of that, and the quality is so good. The ABH, I think this is the only, no, I have two ABH palettes. The Novu palette. Another, it's got that pop of color with the purple. But otherwise, it's neutral with, it has some green tones in there. It does have a dark brown. And it has like this color in it that I like. I've gotten some really pretty looks out of this one as well. We have the ABH Sultry palette. I've always wanted the full size version. I'm glad that they came out with this size. It's cool tone, it's neutral, it's basic. I like the 3 shimmer options that they have in here. Sorry, 4, because there is this one as well. You can go smoky, or I mean, believe it or not, you can go light with this color story. But that's another good one. Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette. I've used this one so much this year, and even last year. It's a neutral palette. I love her shimmers. I really like her blush and highlight. I do kind of wish, though, that the blush and the highlight came separately or something. Because I feel like because the blush is cream, I'm not going to have time to use it up. The highlight I will, but the blush I won't. I'm trying to see because there's like a shadow. This is a very good, this would be a good travel palette. A one and done palette. Except for your brows and mascara, of course. ColourPop Nude Mood. This has been a great palette. It kind of makes me think, and I know why I like it. It makes me think of this Charlotte Tilbury palette. They're not like dupes or anything, but color story wise, they make me, it gives me a similar vibe. And ColourPop has great quality. ColourPop's That's Taupe, another favorite of mine. I will never get rid of these. So good. It's cool tone. I do have a lot of cool tone palettes, actually. Going Coconuts. This one's rubbing off. Another favorite by ColourPop. I like looking at a lot of my palettes. I'm like, yeah, I can definitely see what I really like. ColourPop Making Mauves. This is monochromatic, but this works. This works for me. And I think it's because the shade right here and the shade, because they're light enough. So pretty though. This one's new, but I can see this being like 2024 a big favorite, but it's a favorite now too. Because it's cool toned, but you can go very basic neutral. You can go mauve. There are browns in here. I like the shimmers a lot. This is the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge. That's out of my Huda Beauty palettes, that's my favorite. That's why the other ones are not included. They were in my regrets pile. Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude palette. This is one's newer to her this year. But again, it's neutral. This one is I feel like it's not really cool tone, but it's not really warm tone. So yeah, I would say it leans more neutral. And then like her shimmer, like her formula is so good. I feel like if I had to say like my top 2 eyeshadow formulas or whatever, it's going to be, my number 1's Natasha Denona, but ColourPop. I would like to say Glamlite, but I'm new to going into what they have. This has been a favorite for a long time. Natasha Denona Glam palette. This one's definitely cool tone, but I feel like it still has like a little bit of warmth in here, or at least neutral. It doesn't, in person you can tell I've been into this thing. There's only 1 shade in here, possibly 2, that I haven't really touched, which is this middle shade and this one right here. But the rest I've been into. This is one of those palettes where I just, boop, a matte and a shimmer, out the door. So good. Jouer. This is as basic as they can come. What one is this called? It's just the Essential Matte and Shimmer Eyeshadow Palette. It's got like that leopard print on it, which I think is kind of cool. It's basic, man. Very basic, but I really like it. This is another one of those things where I'm like, I pull this out. I don't do it a lot in my videos because I'm trying to use other things, but when I'm not doing my makeup in the videos, aside from those Glamlite ones because they're newer, I'm pulling for those. Newer to me, but I've used it quite a bit since getting it. Glamlite Chocolate Martini. I really like the formula, and yeah, both the mattes and the shimmers, they're great. This is going to be an excellent one just to continue using, especially through to the summer and spring. And generally just all year round. It's like neutral with a pop of color or a twist, because there are some colorful shades in here. Violet Voss Cool Vibes. Another favorite this year. I'm almost done with the eyeshadow palettes that are my favorites. It's neutral, basic, mattes, and shimmers. Yeah, what more can I say? I've gotten some good looks out of this. And it's also very easy to use. ColourPop Blush Crush. Another great. If you want like a natural, neutral look, but it's got like those light pops of like dusty pink, this is it. This is so pretty. I've gotten so many pretty looks out of this. And the shimmers are beautiful. This makes me think of like bridal makeup. So pretty. This is my second one of this. My sister originally bought me this palette, and then it was time for a new one, so I picked up a new one. ColourPop's Wild Nothing. This is a pretty palette, so pretty. The dip in this one already is hilarious. This is, I use this one all year round. It's so pretty. And again, it's neutral. It's a natural palette, and it does have color, but it's not like pow. It's not like those Glamlite ones. Like this. I don't know if ColourPop still sells that one. I mean, hopefully they do. So I have a basket here. And I'm just going to start pulling things out. Blush. Milani. This one came out this year, I think. Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. Their baked powder blushes are great. This one, it's winter time right now, so I won't use it. But it doesn't come off that dark. It's glowy. It's so pretty. Probably you could probably see it a little bit, but not much. That's a favorite blush. I like blush. This is sorry, Makeup by Mario Soft Glow Highlighter. This is a favorite highlighter. I feel like I will have a dip in this. I already am seeing a dip right here, but I think this year, I might be able to see pan. And this is the shade Pearl, if you're wondering. I only took one of these out because I don't have so much room in this basket. But the Tarte 3-piece holiday set for this year, I don't like saying love because I don't love things, but all these, I like them. They all have a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. I've used all three. They all look really nice, and they're all different. All three, because it's a 3-piece kit, they all have a different shade of bronzer, blush, and highlight, and they all work great. I would recommend them. I mean, you don't have to buy the whole set. Tower 28. This is a cream blush. Beach Please Magic Hour. This thing's so messy and dirty right now. Can I open it? It's neutral. It's a basic, what do you call it? Blush. See that? Even for me, I do have to build it up a little bit, but there's it swatched. See that? It's so good. I use this blush on its own, but then sometimes I'll top it off with another blush. But this one's a good one. It's a really good one. That's been a favorite. This has been a favorite for more than just this year. Cover FX. I have two of these, but between the two, this one's my favorite. So it's Mauve. I mean, it's showing up backwards to you guys, but it's blush. It's like this one's matte, and then this is like shimmer. I usually just put this one down first and then put this one over top just to get that glow. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm not sure if those you can buy anymore. This has been a favorite for years. It's taken me forever to use it up. And it's Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Diffused Heat. This thing's taking forever to hit pan. I literally just put my brush in here and whoo, and just go ham with it. It's buildable. It's beautiful. Nice glow to it. Yeah. Jeez, I think I only grabbed two of these. I don't know where I put my other one. Nude sticks. If you guys haven't tried nude sticks, give them a try. I got the Nudies matte, and it's lip and cheek trio. The third one might be in my purse because I use these a lot. I use them on my cheeks and my lips. And yes, the third one must be in my purse because it's a color that I use more than these two. It just depends on the time of year. But they're creams, and there's not a ton of product in them. But creams go bad quickly, so I prefer to get minis of a product like this. Oh, darn it. I mean, this one's almost out, and it's kind of... What happened? That one's all messy. This one's so good. I mean, they're good. These are newer to me, but I've really enjoyed them. And I can see that they're easily becoming favorites. Especially this one is a favorite of mine. In Humble, but still lists cream blushes. This one's my favorite out of the trio, so I just grabbed this one. Really good. They're easy to blend. And they last. For lip products, I feel like I have several. Merit has been a favorite for a couple of years. I really like this formula. I'm not one to go out and buy a bunch of lipsticks, but these shades in Baby and Millennial, these two are my, well, they're the only two that I have currently. Right now, I'm at the point where when I put these on, I'm trying to like use the tip because I don't know. I want to make sure as I use them, I don't wear them down weird. But these are great everyday, the entire year shades. Another one that's the favorite. I forgot a lipstick. It's the Smashbox one. It's also a favorite. But this Gwen Stefani one, it's Give Beauty Stomp Box. This is another favorite this year. I mean, the lip colors that I tend to gravitate towards all tend to be the same. But good formula. The Merit, it's good formula. Milani, this one came out this year too, and I've liked it a lot. Luminoso, it's a lip gloss. And to me, it's like glowy. It's very pretty. And it feels good on the lips. I've never had a problem. Why did I grab so many? Oh, here's the other nude sticks. I guess it wasn't in my purse. I mean, this one's, that's all that's left of this one. So good. This is not my top tier favorite, but these are all my favorites. But I have some like favorites, like top tier. Fenty. But any of Fenty's glosses, these are so nice. The gloss bombs and then like the gloss creams and the gloss heat, I like them all. I just grabbed 2 of each that I have. I can't tell you how many of these things I have, but I've gifted some to a niece. Grace has some, but I've given her clear ones. I recommend the Fenty lip stuff. This is new to me this year. I just grabbed one, but it came in a trio because I have 1 or 2 in my purse. I find myself really gravitating towards these. They're minis, but these Lawless lip fillers, these feel good on the lips. Are they lip plumping? I feel like they make my lips look nice. I don't think they're lip plumping on me, but they're not sticky or anything like that. They give a nice little pigment. They make my lips look nice, and they feel good. So the Lawless glosses, the Forget the Fillers that they're called, yes, lip plump. I recommend those. I'm just gonna show these as a one. Natasha Denona, all of her 5-pan palettes. I don't have all of them, but like Mini Retro Glam, Mini Zendo. You can combine these. They come out with such. Mini Biba. You can combine these or use them solo. Mini Nude. Just, her quality is good, guys. Mini Starlet. Mini Glam. Mini Bronze Palette. Now, I said in my last video of makeup products I regret buying, and I said the Natasha Denona Midi Bronze Palette I regret. Yeah, and I still stand by that. I regret that. It's too much of the same. It's too monochromatic for my liking, and I should have known better. I have the Mini Bronze, which I like this one, and I should have just stuck with just this, because this is enough of the Mini Bronze to have. I didn't need to get the big one. So, favorite, but her big one, no, it's just too much. This Wet n Wild Color Icon in Camouflage, has been a favorite. Except for if you gotta take this out. But I've gotten some really nice looks out of this palette. And I really like this. I mean, it's so... I don't know. You might be like, that's nothing special. But it's so nice. Especially when you combine it with any of these other shades. Just not that. That should not... This shade should not be in here. That's like a hazard. A hazard to the eyes. I've gone through a few of these. Laneige Lip Glossy Balm. I recommend these. I don't know. I haven't really been in the drugstore lately because I feel like if I'm in the drugstore, I tend to just buy a ton of stuff. Whereas if like I'm at Sephora or whatever, I pick up one or two things and then I go away. So yeah, because I've seen over the years, I tend to spend more money at I used to spend more money at the drugstores just buying all kinds of drugstore makeup, using it, not liking it, and giving it away or whatever. Where am I going with this? I'm not sure if there's something comparable at the drugstore to this, and I would like to find something comparable. I think this is in the $20 range, and I mean, one of these lasts me a long, long time, especially because this is not the only lip product I use. I just realized a favorite that I gotta go grab it. But this Laneige Lip Glowy Balm, I usually almost get this one, the berry. It's a favorite. I'm gonna be right back because I just remembered something. It wasn't in my drawers because I have it out. I'm using it. Sorry, there's two things that I have out because I use them, constantly using them all the time. The Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I like using this one before I go to bed. This one, it's same company. This is like more glossy, like, I don't know. I use this one, tend to use this one more during the daytime. But at night before going to bed, I put this one on because it's thick. This is taking me forever to use, but guys, I'm getting down there. I'm getting down there. And it smells so darn good. I mean, between the two, they're both favorites, but if I was to like tell you which one to get or recommendation, probably this one. A new favorite this year, and is this my second one? I can't remember, possibly. Sephora Lip Sleeping Mask. I'm on the verge of saying, I mean, they're both my favorites, but if you can get this, specifically this flavor, get this over this. They're both my favorites. I'm just thinking price-wise, this is way cheaper than this. This is in the $20 range, and this was like $10. And also, the Sephora Lip Sleeping Masks tend to go on sale. They have other flavors. This is limited edition. I haven't tried the other flavors, but this hot cocoa has easily become a favorite, like, just like that. I didn't want to forget about that. This is a product. I have two. One's in my purse, and I'm constantly putting it on. This one's darker. I guess I could switch them out now. At first, I was like, I don't know what the hype is about these. But I've been using it every day, and I'm like, why do I like this? Tower 28 glosses. These feel good. These feel really nice on the lips. They have nice color pigmentation. They're not sticky. I see me put this on and go do my grocery store shopping, and I come out and do this. I can still feel it on my lips. My lips feel nice. It's not drying. I don't like lip products where you put it on and it feels good, but then as it dries down, you're like, oh, I need something. Like, my lips feel dry. Like the product dried my lips out. There's something about these Tower 28. I should look what's in them. This is the shade Sesame, if you're wondering. I should see what they have in these, but yeah. I think I know why those are our favorite now. Another favorite of mine. I only have one. I'm using it sparingly because these are also, I mean, none of my lip stuff, not half the stuff besides my ColourPop, none of this is cheap. And I didn't go out and get this all at once. Like, I've accumulated this stuff. This Tarte, and I can't remember what line this is from. Is this from last year? Possibly, but it's in the shade Nude. And mine I mean, you can see if you look, mine's down there. I'm at the point now, I'm trying to use it sparingly. This thing's so good. I'm not gonna roll it up all the way just in case it breaks. So good, so creamy, it's glossy. I mean, look at that. It's right there. That's a blush. It's got like a nice mint smell. It makes my lips like juicy and moisturized. I don't know. I can't remember what line. And this is like is it the cardboard? I mean, I don't want to push on it, but I feel like it's maybe cardboard with a slight lining of plastic. Does anybody know who's watching? I think I got this last year. Anyways, I'm trying to, I know I'm going to finish using that up hopefully over the next couple of months. Will I be able to find this one again? I don't know. Maybe the shade. All right. This Fenty Cream Blush. It's the only one I have, but it's been a favorite. The color is Cool Berry. It lasts all day. I find like right there, it's hard to really see the color. It's very cool toned. It's right here, but it's mauvey. It's like a mauvey berry shade. And it lasts. Therefore, it's a favorite. I like things that last and don't just disappear. Kaja. Cloud, this is shade 2 Cloud Latte Play Bento. Is this the only Kaja product I have? I think this is the only thing by Kaja I have. It's a cream blush. Sorry, it's not. I was thinking of another one. It's a powder blush. Very pretty. Right there. It's the bronzer that's cream. Very nice. I got a little bit of a dip in there. Highlighter. And then the cream blush. Bronzer. I like using this bronzer with a sponge. It's become a favorite because it's all in one. I like all three shades. Would I like shades like the number 1? Yes, I would. But this still works for me. And it lasts long. I haven't had any issues. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. I just grabbed 2. I like these things so much. This one's in Uh-Oh. Very pretty. These are good for one and done looks, or just put a matte on or something from another palette and then swipe one of these on top. And this one's in Mountain Lion. I feel like, especially with these 2 shades, I have other shades, but especially with these 2 shades, I feel like these can go with any eyeshadow palette that I'm using. If I just want a little extra oomph. Another lip favorite is from Buxom in the shade Dolly. I also like how this feels. This almost reminds me of the Tower 28, but a little bit thicker, if you know what I mean. It's minty and cooling, but it doesn't burn your lips. Smells like cupcakes. The wand's nice and tiny. I actually do like that. When I think about it, this Buxom one here, I don't know what line it is or if there's just one line in general for Buxom. but it kind of makes me think of Tower 28, but a thicker formula, if I'm correct. Because I also haul this one out a lot as well. I mean, everything I'm talking about, I haul out a lot. I just don't do it in my videos. I was going to say, oh, I have my top favorite mascara is in my makeup bag, which you guys will see. A mascara that I own. Two that I have in my drawers. That I'm like, yeah, these are it. So the Maybelline, the Falsies Surreal. I like the wand on this. I like the formula. I may have complained about it before, but the more I use it, the more I like it. So this is one that I would repurchase. Because I like how it looks and wears. And I think mine's in just regular black. Nope, brown black. Another mascara, the Cali Ray. I only have a mini. Come Hell or High Water. And I think it's the shade So Dirty on the outside. I also like the brush on this and the formula. This is another one. I like how it makes my lashes look. Generally, that's how I know if I like mascara, unless it's one that, you know, breaks apart. This is one of my favorite eyebrow products. I do have others, but I don't have any on hand because I haven't repurchased any because I'm trying to get through what I have. But CoverGirl has a eyebrow pencil. It's one of my favorite. Merrill. No, not Merrill. Marcel is sold at Shoppers Drug Mart. They have a micro brow pencil. One of my favorites. I think it's just those two. CoverGirl, Merrill. Maybelline also has a micro brow pencil. It's my favorite, but I think they stopped selling it. And because of that, this one's not micro, but I've had no problem using this. I've gone through, geez, so many of these, like more than 10. And it's the e.l.f. This one's dirty. Do I have another one hang? I might have another one. Or I might have, or no, I used it up. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. And this is in the shade, I can't tell you. I think it's supposed to be taupe. I don't know. This one's almost gone as well. Well, I don't know. I got that much. These are like, what, $3, $4. Usually when, I almost pick one of these up whenever they have them in stock. It's not a brown. I think I have taupe. But this is a tried and true eyebrow product for me. I've gone through like 10 plus of these over the past 2 years. Another one that's a favorite, and this is probably my only favorite from this brand, Physicians Formula. I had another one of these. It's my favorite. It broke, so I don't have it to show. But this one, I still going strong. Physicians Formula All-Star Face Palette. The bronzer, the highlighter, the blush, and the face powder. So the face powder, the blush, the highlighter, and the bronzer, favorites. I haven't really gotten into this because it's I'm not sure. I'd probably have to use that on my eyes. It's too gold. It's right there. It's too gold for my skin tone, unless it's the summertime. And then I just haven't gotten around to using this matte bronzer yet. But I've used this one. This is my second one of this. Physicians Formula has some of the best blushes that I've used in their highlighters and their bronzers, especially their Maruru Butter Bronzer. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then their Mineral Glow highlighters. If you want an all-in-one, I would get this. I will say, though, I've noticed that Physicians Formula has gone up in price. Actually, a lot of the drugstore makeup is comparable in price now to Sephora prices. So I guess it just depends. I mean, if your favorites are still drugstore stuff, stick with that. But I'm just letting you know, a lot of drugstore prices now are the same as Sephora. I'm just gonna put all this stuff in here because although this is all this is favorites of mine, my top favorites are in my makeup bag, and I already know. I think you guys probably already know what my favorite such pretty colors. What my favorite eyeshadow palette is, considering I never showed it yet. Just cleaning off my hand. All right, so now we can get into doing my makeup. You might be like, hey, how come you ain't got no foundation of that? Well, I'm not a foundation girly. Whew. I'm using my favorites today. All right, so we're gonna start off with, oh, do I have any hair clips? Yes, I do. Thank the Lord. I got a few. I just gotta clip my hair out of my face. Let's probably just do that. So I'm gonna do this in the order of how I would do my face. My top favorite face base product of 2023 is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I'm 100% going to repurchase this. Like, 100%. I need something with a mirror that I can use so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to use this. Whoa, I need to clean that. Mine's the shade, what shade? I think this is the first shade, so shade 1. Because I don't like wearing foundation, I feel like this gives me glow, but it also gives me coverage. Like, it covers the redness in my face, which I like. So yeah, my number one favorite of 2023 is the Halo Glow Liquid Filter Glow Booster for radiant skin. So it's not supposed to be a foundation or anything. It's just like a filter glow situation for your face. And even my daughter Grace, who is 13, she's asked me several times, and she has had me several times put this on her face. She also likes how it makes her skin look. So right off the bat, when I'm out of that, even though I'm going into the new year being frugal, I will repurchase that. I'm just gonna let this dry. But do you see, like, I still have redness in my face, but I feel like it gives me a glow and it evens out my skin a little bit. And I like that. Because again, I'm not a fan of foundation. Do I have a foundation? Yes. I use that every now and then. And usually when I use it like here. Sometimes I'll use it around. But I don't know. I'm just not a fan of foundation. I feel like you can see it. Even if it's the correct color. I feel like on me you can still see it. Maybe it's because of my skin texture or something. Okay. Ooh, now I'm like, Another favorite of me, it's newer to me this year, but it's the Saie, what's this called? I can't read. I need my glasses. glowy. I mean, I have really bad, I'm legally blind, guys. I just can't read it. I can see that it says glowy, but this is the lightest shade. And it's become a favorite. I like how this is a nice subtle glow to your face. It doesn't have any color to it. I'm like, what am I trying to say? I don't know. There's something about this. It's also moisturizing. You can use it on top of this. I'm not gonna, yeah, you know what? I still will. Yeah, I'll put a little bit on. Give it a shake. I'm gonna do one pump. And this is what it looks like. I just go like this and mostly my cheeks and my forehead. And I just pat it in. I guess I can do a little on my nose, whatever is left. It's not like pow in your face, but I don't know. I also find it to be moisturizing. And I do believe it is intended to be used under foundation. But again, I don't use foundation. But I mean, look at my skin. Does my skin look different without the ring light? Yes. Do you guys want to see? I mean, I guess when I'm done my makeup, I'll show you guys. Well, I can show you. So, with the ring light, without. But, I mean, it's dark in here as well. But I feel like it evens out my skin tone. You can still see my redness slightly. But my skin looks like skin. I don't like foundation. And of course, this just brightens everything up. But I like how glowy it makes my skin look. Between this is not a filter one, it's just a glowy primer, I guess you would call it. I would repurchase this again in a mini, because I feel like a full size it would probably go bad before using it all up, considering I don't like do a bunch and put it all over my face. Alright, next thing. I can't remember. I feel like I said I wouldn't buy this again, only because it's pricey and I'm trying to be more frugal. But this is a favorite of mine, and it's the Fenty Matchstick in the shade Amber, shade 1. I don't know. I just really, holy crap. That's all I got left. This will be gone this year. Maybe they will go on sale. This has become a favorite. And generally, I just put it across my forehead. I will put some right here. Underneath. I don't know, I feel like for me, it's the perfect shade. The Amber shade, shade 1. It's the perfect shade for contouring. I mean, even bronzing, to be honest. I would definitely buy that again. Like, that's how much I like it. And you can use a brush. I like using a sponge because I like to just make sure it's nice and blended. This sponge, I think it's a Quo, Q-U-O sponge from Shoppers Drug Mart. And I don't contour my nose or anything like that. I just like the spots where I put it is where I like using this. And how I'm doing my makeup right now too will probably be how I end up doing it Sunday when I go to my brother-in-law's for Christmas Eve supper, which I think we're doing, they said jigs. They're gonna do a traditional jig supper, Newfoundland style. While I do this, do you guys think I should browse around Costco? It's gonna be crazy. I will not be able to record in there. I know it's gonna be so loud. All right. Next thing that I would do is if I want to brighten up a little bit, my go-to has been this Maybelline Eraser multi-use concealer. This has become a favorite of mine this year. I'm almost out. I would repurchase this. Yep. Especially if it goes on sale. Because it's drugstore, I feel like some of the prices are just so pricey, but I like doing... I feel like this is still considered. I feel like this could still be considered foundation. But those are the areas that I like to use this. And I'll just go in with my sponge. Where's the cap? The cap is clear. There it is. What shade is this? Shade 110. So, and this is the Eraser Corrector. So that's a favorite this year. And I'm just going to go in with my sponge. I also like to use it in case, like, if I went like crazy with the contouring thing, using this would you'd be able to help just blend it in more. And that shade that I'm using, I feel like it's a good shade match for me. I think I have a hair in my eyeball. I swear every video I got something going out in my eyes. Eyelash. Yeah, looks like I got a few just loose. Where's that? Something else on my finger. So there we go. Now, next I'm going to go in at bronzer. I know you guys see, I mean, this is still a favorite. The Smashbox Cali Contour. But before this was introduced into my life, like, this is a favorite, guys. But before that was introduced to my life, my go-to favorite bronzer is this one from L'Oreal. Soft Matte Bronzer. This is in the shade 200 Fair. Especially during the summer. Because I feel like this one, it says it's matte, but I feel like it has like a bit of sparkle or shimmer in it. So we're going to use this. And I'm going to use this bugger. Just get all right in here and just... I like it because it's fair. It's buildable. I think David's coming out of his room. For me, it's like, it's not orange or anything like that. And then I'll just put some down the sides of my neck. And like, it's one of those ones that I feel like you can go ham with it because it's not so dark. But yes, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer in shade 200 Fair. I do believe they still sell this. I mean, I've had this for over a year. And that is bronzer of all bronzers for me, is this. And then this one comes in. This is still a favorite. Don't get me wrong. Blush. This one took me a hot minute. Because I'm like, ooh, trying to pick between these two. Both are my favorite. The first one is Lorac Spectra Buildable Blush Matte. I don't even know if you can buy this thing anymore. I should look it up. I mean, it's a very basic blush. I feel like the staying power is fantastic. And then this Pacifica, this thing I've also had for a couple of years. Cherry Cheek Powders. And I believe you can still buy this. Cherry Bomb. Cherry Cheek Powders. Every true beauty knows it's what's on the inside that matters. All these shades are great. I will say, like, the one that I use the least is this. But I use this on its own, this on its own, this on its own. I like mixing these three. It gives, like, a nice glow. But if you do go too ham on it, it can give like a gray sheen. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I feel like though I'm gonna go with the Lorac. Because baby. Yes, please. Blush me up. I'm going with this blush and we're just gonna get the brush loaded up. Do a little tap. And then here we go. And I like a lot of blush. I want people to see these cheeks, even though they already stand out. But, I mean, it's the perfect everyday blush. This Lorac one. So pretty. Gotta make sure I got the same amount on both sides. And this one's buildable. I just went really into my thing, so I'm not here forever trying to build it up. But yeah, I think now that I think about it, these are both my favorites, but I think between the two, I mean, it would be a hard choice, but I think I would choose the Lorac. So pretty. Now, my favorite highlight of this year, 2023. I do have a few. It's the Rare Beauty Enlighten highlighter. I have another shade, but I pull this one out more. That's why the other one's not even in here. I like it, but we're talking about my favorites. The Enlighten shade. My favorite. We'll just dip into it with that brush. Because all I did was go boop and tap. And it gives so much color. Like, so pretty. I like it a lot. So yeah, again, that's the Rare Beauty highlighter in Enlighten. Alright, we're going to do brows next. What do you guys think my favorite brow product of the year is? Dun, dun, dun. This bad boy right here, Essence Brow Pencil. The Eyebrow Designer in shade 5 Soft Blonde. I've gone through a few of these. I will be picking up another one. This is, I don't know, it's my favorite. What can I say? I'm going to give it a quick little sharpen. I think next time I'm at Shoppers or wherever they sell Essence, I'm going to pick up another one. my favorite. The color is perfect for me. It's easy to use. I mean, I feel like you can't really go wrong with this. It's a pencil. I mean, do you have to sharpen it here and there? Sure. But it's just, I don't know. It's the perfect eyebrow. And it's super cheap. Like, look at that. Done. I'm trying to, lately I've been just trying to like follow my eye shape more and not trying to like overdo them too much. Easy. And like I said, perfect shade for me. Alright guys, so yeah, that's the Essence, Essence. And I know here in Calgary I tend to find Essence at Superstore and Shoppers Drug Mart. I haven't seen that brand anywhere else out here. Not even Walmart, which is odd. Alright. What are we coming down to? Eyes is next. Eyes and lips. And then I think we'll be done. Part of me thinks I should take that out. I think I'm going to leave all my favorites in my makeup bag. What do you think my favorite eyeshadow palette of the year is? Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes. This sold out and they brought it back. And I'm not sure if it's sold out again or not. But it's basic. It's neutral. Mattes and shimmers. I don't know. At the end of the day, I like color, but I'm a neutral girl. And this has been my favorite since I've had it. So this is what I'm going to use. Because it's my #1 favorite palette. To David.
You do anything today?
Dad and I are going to go out when he gets home to pick up a few things. Otherwise, I got a load of laundry to do and work out. I work out. So I'm going to start with this shade right here. I mean, that one, you probably can't see. There's a dip. There's a dip in several of these. That's, no. I'm going to start right here. Why? What are you looking for?
Just a small plate. I guess it needs a big one.
What are you having?
Some cake.
Mm.
Yeah, chili yesterday was pretty good.
Yeah. We're going to do beef burgers today.
Not chicken.
No. I mean, if you want a chicken burger, you can cook one out.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, maybe. I think I will do a chicken burger since we had chili yesterday. Dad and Grace want beef burgers, though. So if you want chicken, I'll throw... Because I'll have the oven on because I'm going to cook fries. Because we're all just going to do one burger and then a handful of fries.
Yeah.
So that's that shade. I'm going to take this brush and just go over the edge. I'm gonna take this brush and go into this dusty pink. This shade. I take it you and Grace like that eggnog loaf.
Yeah, I do. That's pretty good.
This is definitely cool tone and warm toned. So it's got like both. Like the top up here is all cool tone and then I got warm tone down below. Now, what shimmers to use? I think I'm going to start, I'm going to use my fingers for the shimmers, but I'm going to start with this one here. And focus that out here. And bring it up a little. And I just like tap it on. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. And then on the inner part for shimmer, I'm going to go into this one right here. So pretty. And if you want, you can take this brush with nothing on it and just, you know, blend. But yeah, this is my favorite eyeshadow palette because, I mean, you can go dark if you want to go dark. You can go gold. You can go warm tone, cool tone. You can mix warm and cool, which I've done on both eyes. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. This shimmer on like the middle outward and then this shimmer on the inner part. And I just like how easy, and it's like, looks wet. It's not chunky shimmer or anything. It's, I don't know. How would you explain this shimmer? I just know it's probably my favorite shimmer out there. And there we have it. It's so pretty. And again, take this brush and just go over the edge. And it's okay for some of the shimmer to come up because I have hooded eyes. Like when my eyes are open, I want to be able to see what I put on. I could go darker on the outer edge. Maybe I'll do, just dab a little bit in there. And I'm using like a warm shade brown, this one right here. And this brush is like very pointed, but it's soft, so Makes it easy to just get the shade color where you want it. There we go. Just a little something. Mascara. So my favorite mascara is, I have it in a mini. I've already gone through one, but it's by Ilia. And I don't remember which one this is, but this is Black Brown or After Midnight shade. It's from Ilia. And I like the wand. The formula is good too. It's like spiky and I don't know. I feel like I don't know, there's something about this one. The Ilia also has another mascara I also like. I like both of them. But this has been my favorite mascara to use this year. One main reason why I think is because it's not clumpy. Like, it gets my lashes and it doesn't clump them. Just like that. Gives me the right amount of length. I don't need my eyelashes coming up to my eyebrows. Like, do you see how sparkly? It just looks like my eyelids are wet. And I think this is the only palette where I can get the wet look. That I like. Man, these eyelashes on one of the eyes always gotta be like, we will not cooperate today. Pretty sure though it's because I sleep with this eye into my pillow. But it's okay. So yes, this Ilia, these mini size, I recommend getting mini size mascaras, especially if you're worried about mascara drying out too fast, especially if you have more than one mascara that you're using. Minis are a good way to go. Oh, there it is, a Limitless Lash Mascara. That's what it's called, by Ilia. It's one of my favorites. All right, let me take my hair. I do have a favorite lip product. I'm pretty sure I have mentioned it before. And it's drugstore. Ooh. This is my hair for today, guys. But look how pretty. Like, this is the... So, what everything I've shown you, this is my go-to. Like, my favorite makeup products to use of 2023. Some of these go back further than 2023. Especially this next product I'm going to show you. I mean, some of these are favorites from years ago that I still use and repurchase just because to me they're good. And I like the look I get. Although this eyeshadow, although minus the wet effect, I can get this eye look from the ColourPop palettes, the Natasha Denona. I mean, I can get this eye look from several other palettes that I have. But this Makeup by Mario one, it's my favorite, so. I'm just cleaning my glasses. They're so dusty. Now, this lip product I'm going to show you, I don't think they have this line. Okay, I think they have this line, but I think this one is a limited edition one. And it's L'Oreal X or times Ellie Sab. It's in the shade Spice Drama. This came out a couple of summers ago. I mean, she smells good still. I haven't had any problems. I like the brush. And I like the formula. I do know Shoppers Drug Mart. I mean, look how pretty that is. Such a pretty color. It feels so good on the lips. Doesn't dry my lips out. Again, I can put this on, go in, do my shopping, whatever, come back. And it's still good. L'Oreal Paris. I wish I knew. It has this on the top. I wish I knew the line. I do know. I've been in Shoppers and I've seen this shape of product in store. So that tells me they do have this product. But they might not have this Ellie Sab one anymore. But look for Spice Drama in this packaging. It's like a light pink lid. Is it beige or is it pink? I don't know. But Spice Drama, girls. Spice Drama. I got some on my teeth. It's the perfect lip color for me. I should swatch it on my hand for you guys. She's still going strong. I don't know. I don't know what it is about this, but this has been my favorite lip product for a long time. She's glossy. She's moisturizing. I mean, she looks peachy, but she also kind of looks like, I don't know. It's been one of my favorites for a long time. This is definitely older than a year, but she still smells good. Once it starts smelling off, I'll get rid of it, but until that day, I think it's got to go back in my purse. Maybe I'll take out one of the Tower 28 glosses that I have in there and put this one in there. But don't sit on this line of L'Oreal glosses because it's pretty and it feels good. That's my favorite, guys. I don't think I would tell any. I mean, I probably already have told people to go out and buy this. If you have the means to do so without having to worry about bills or anything, sure. Otherwise, I'd pass. It's a basic neutral palette, okay? It's my favorite because I like how effortless it is to use. I like how it looks like it's wet and not, I mean, it's shimmery, but I feel like it looks wet. And I don't know. But this is a face full of my top favorite lip things. I need to make sure I put this back on my nightstand and this. What do you guys think? Do any of you guys have favorite makeup products? Maybe you don't even use makeup. You have a favorite lip product though? I feel like almost every person out there has a favorite lip product, even if it's a lip balm, lip chap, leave it down in the comments below. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I know this can be kind of boring, but I was like, I think it'd be kind of cool just to show what my favorites are in a video. Again, obviously I have other makeup, but the other makeup, it's not my favorites. Do I like the stuff? Sure. But what's in this makeup bag is my absolute favorite, and then the rest is favorites. I feel like some of the stuff, though, that's my favorites could end up being in this bag next year as an absolute favorite. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I'm also don't intend on doing a bunch of shopping this year for makeup either, so I am going to keep all my favorites in here because I'm going to be using this stuff Sunday. Because tomorrow I'm going to Miriam's. I think tomorrow I'm just going to do my skincare and go to Miriam's. I'm not going to do any makeup. Saturday? What are we doing Saturday? Saturday we're doing a chill day. So I'm not going to do any makeup Saturday. We'll probably just do... What are we going to do? I don't know. Watch movies, I think, Saturday. Maybe play a game. I'll see if anybody wants to go for a walk. Because we have... This is fall weather. I don't know if anybody's seen the weather thing for Canada, but... we need snow. Either that or we need rain. Otherwise, our forest fire season coming up is going to be worse than last year. And last year was bad. And it's going to be bad again for the farmers. We need the snow, guys. We need the snow. Of course, it's like, yes, beautiful weather. We can continue being out on our walks and stuff. We get snow for a reason. We need it. So I think I'm about to start praying for snow. Yeah. As nice as it is having beautiful weather, that's still sweatshirt weather in the middle of December, coming up on the end of December, we need the snow. So I think I'm going to start praying the Lord send snow our way straight across Canada. We need these grounds to be wet. Because if you think about the forest fire season last year, we're going to have that again this year, and I think it might be worse. Especially if our weather stays like this throughout the entire winter. I mean, technically today's the first day of winter, but again, we usually have snow before now. So, maybe everybody should start praying for some snow or rain, one or the other. I will not see you guys, I was going to say I will not see you guys until probably after Christmas, but with me, you never know. So I'm going to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Merry Winter Solstice. Have a good winter break, because not everybody celebrates Christmas. But like I said yesterday, I think a lot of us do get a winter break. So I will see you guys in the after Christmas. Possibly. I mean, knowing me, I'll get back on here, even if it's like just to do some baking or cook with me or something. Some decluttering, probably not. I don't know what I would declutter. I don't want to declutter just to get rid of things, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I look better with neutral eyeshadow. I like colorful eyeshadow, but as you can see, I've already shown my entire makeup collection already. But as for colorful eyeshadow, I literally have those 2 Scooby-Doo palettes, and then that Pat McGrath palette that has color. Otherwise, everything's neutral. Neutral, cool toned, neutral. I have a few palettes that are warm toned, but... Darn, where's that? I think I'm going to switch out my L'Oreal lip gloss. You know what it feels like? This is what it is. It doesn't feel like a gloss. It feels like a balm. That's why I like it. It feels like a very nice lip balm. And it's not sticky. And it's the perfect amount of color. And that's why it's my favorite. And I am thinking, I want to savor this as well. I think this is going to come... It's going to go up on my I don't know, can we see? No, we can't see. My bed's there. I have a thing where I keep all my beauty products and planner stuff and whatnot. I think I'm going to put this on the top with that L'Oreal one. Because as much as I want to savor this, I want to finish using this up because it's almost gone. And I will take a picture of it, or at least write down what it is, and then sometime next year see if I can refind it. I mean, I want to use up a lot of things, so that's something for 2024. We're going into 2024 being more frugal, straight across the board, like beauty products, makeup, appliances and stuff. Mind you, we do have 2 appliances coming. One should be here tomorrow and another one hasn't shipped, but we didn't pay for those. We're getting them for free. Where I was going with this is we want to be more frugal with buying everything, including appliances. So I think for 2024, we're not going to buy any appliances. But I did mention to my husband that I think I don't have to ask for things on like a birthday or Mother's Day, but I try to, because I can pretty much go out and get what I want when I want, and that sounds snooty. But because I don't want to be like that anymore, I told my husband that I'm going to ask for something for Mother's Day and for my birthday. Mother's Day, I think I'm going to put in a request or a new pot and pan set. My pot and pans, they still work, but some of the things I got are on their last legs. And I'm not getting rid of them until a new set is in my possession. So, do you guys have a preferred pot and pan set? And I need like the pot. I like having the 3 pots, like the tiny and medium and like a really big one. But I also don't want to spend like a ton of money. I was telling Matt, like, we'll keep a lookout for sales starting around April, May, whatever. But a pot and pan set. And then for my birthday, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't even be thinking that far ahead. But we want to be going to the new year, being more frugal, which means I'm not going to go around buying what I want when I want just because I can. I'm going to go back in time to how my husband and I used to live. Like I said, it's going to be a lot harder on me than him. But it'll be worth it. Like I said, I've said this in several videos before, I feel like I'm way too impulsive and I feel selfish at times and greedy, and I feel guilty. So, because no normal person needs the things that I have. And then it goes beyond just having stuff. I just feel like a selfish person in general. And greedy. And impulsive. So, God's going to help me with those 3 things. I need to be humbled. And He's going to humble me. And that's okay. So, we're going to get all this stuff put away. I'm going to get something proper to eat. Go get the laundry on. Because I took care of all the cleaning last night. David and Grace took care of the kitchen for me, which was very nice. I was in the bathroom for an hour scrubbing that down. Floors, everything's done. So I literally have one big large load of laundry to do, and that is that. I don't gotta do any meal planning, nothing. Load of laundry and a workout, and pretty much just wait for Matt and Grace to get home from work and school. Obviously, Matt and I's gonna head out to the store. We're gonna go to Superstore, but I'm second guessing, do I want to go to Costco just to get the CoQ10 when I know impulsive me? I mean, that would be a true test going in there. They also came out with new desserts at Costco. Not that I need any dessert. Anyways, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to skedaddle, get the rest of this stuff done, and wait for the rest of the family to get home. You guys have a good day, because it's only 10:45. Good day, good evening, and good night. I'll see you guys on the other side. God bless.